phone call. We're joined by Sheikh Zaid Ansari from the United States. Thank you for tuning in, Sheikh. Salam alaikum and welcome to Hada tonight.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, help us talk about how to prioritize the different demands in our lives.
Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. The religion of Islam gives us a formula and a prescription that we should, use as a model, as a lens. And the first part of that lens is to look at the priority of obeying Allah and His Messenger in what we are commanded to do, so that we will have a life to prioritize. We should not place precision or priority over substance. So the first thing for us to establish is substance.
Okay.
And that substance comes from the Book of Allah and the authentic Sunnah of His Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then Allah tells us in many places in the Quran the importance of dutifulness to the parents. In fact, Allah enjoins us and He calls this as a part of Tawheed, that we are dutiful to the parents.
Yes.
So when you deconstruct society of what makes us call society, it is the collective of families. And so the priority of establishing a good family life, it is not, you don't have to choose between family and society. When you choose family, you're actually choosing society.
Okay.
So the first thing that we, should do after obeying Allah and His Messenger is to establish a family life that is modeled on the life of balance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the famous hadith where the three men came to him boasting about their extremes in ibadah. One man said that he didn't need to be married. The other man said that he prayed all night. The other man said he fasts all the time. And the Prophet ﷺ reminded them that I am the best who fears Allah. And I marry women, I fast and I break the fast, and I sleep as well as pray.
Yes.
So this is the establishment of the balance in the home that the society must reflect. And we can't go fix the society until we have the credentials and the authenticity of having done this in the home. So that's what I see from the Quran and the Sunnah, brothers, that we first must, is not choosing one over the other, but is using the foundation of one to model the other. And Allah knows best.
All right. Sheikh, I want to ask you if you can speak to the times that we live in. Do you think it's more difficult for us to balance our lives than in previous times? And if so, what other kinds of, is this guidance enough, or should we have other things in our minds?
Oh, inshallah, the time is a constant denominator. And so it is not the actual rotation of the time that really, predicates how we use time. It's the way that we look at it and value it.
Okay.
And the fact that we are bombarded today with social media and many kinds of other distractions, it really comes back to where we're centered. if we're centered on the same core principles as the earlier generations were centered, then it won't matter. But if we allow these external things to shift our center, then we will be consumed by these external things, and we will come to see the time as a rare commodity. Like in the famous hadith where the Prophet said, you know, Magbuna Qadir Nas, two things are lost on most people: good health and free time.
Yes.
So we have to know that this life is finite, and if we center ourselves back on those core values that looks at time for what time is to be used for, then these distractions and the things that challenge us today, you know, picking up the children, taking them to soccer practice, taking them to the nadi for sports, or these other things, we will put those in the proper perspective. Not that these things are not worthwhile. These are worthwhile things to do.
Okay.
But we'll put these worthwhile things in their proper place. And that proper place is the individual.
Okay.
Some individuals will have a place for it that, you know, my place won't be your place necessarily. But we have to have the discernment and the, you know, the fikr and the thinking that allows us to do that back in reference to those core principles.
Sheikh Zaid, thank you so much for calling in, and you have given us every confidence that by following the core values, Islamic values, and the prophetic tradition of the Prophet, that we can have success even in our time. Thank you so much for calling. Sheikh Zaid Ansari from the United States. Assalamu alaikum to you, Sheikh.
Nothing left to say, actually.
Sorry?
Nothing left to say, actually.
All right. So we have all these areas that we were talking about, social, and he helped us bridge the gap. He said by honoring and giving time to our parents and family, he echoed what you said. This is a part of supporting society, and being a part of the society that we live in.